Hello once again, YouTube. DN2417 here with part 11, take 5 of DN2417 plays Duke Nukem, the first one. I say take 5 because I've done at least 4 earlier versions of this video. The previous one, which would have been the one I uploaded, had sound volume issues because Defend Reloaded, you have to manually adjust the volume of things like Sound Blaster. Well, you can manually adjust the volume for things like Sound Blaster, PC speaker, which is the only sound device this uses. I forgot to do that for this game, so the sound was drowning out my voice, which was annoying. But anyway, this video has been a long time overdue, probably mostly because the ending sequence I had in mind was entirely too ambitious and I didn't have the resources to pull it off. Basically, spoiler, after I defeat Dr. Proton at the end of the level, the screen would have glitched out, quote-unquote, and Dr. Proton would have taunted me, the player, personally, saying he would avenge his loss at my hands and that I would be living a life in living hell, or something along those lines. It would have sounded a lot better. It probably would have looked great had I actually been able to pull it off. And I may try to do a proof of concept as to how it looked. I don't know. If I do, it'll probably look like crap. But such is life. In any case, this is, in fact, the final level of the 3rd episode of Duke Nukem, the first one. And in this level, you do, in fact, defeat, if you're skilled enough, you do defeat Dr. Proton. So, yeah. In the meantime, you can explore for a while. Grab that balloon for 10,000 points. Jump over these indestructible, perpetually screaming flame things. I still don't get why they're in the game, because every other enemy is either a mutation or a robot of some kind. Maybe those things are mutations. I don't know. Jump over the dynamite blast. Collect the molecule just for the points, not for the health. Fall down too far that way. Go back up the elevator. Go to the left. Go to the right. Fall to the left. Jump. And then just drop down here to collect this molecule for 10,000, or I think it's just 1,000 points, actually, the molecules. Yeah, because you get 1,000 points if you shoot a can of carbonated beverage and catch it before it flies off the screen or hits the ceiling. And you also get that same level of points if you collect a nuclear molecule with full health. So there's that. And this is the final approach to the final battle with Dr. Proton. Just walk under the signs, don't try to blast them, because you probably won't be able to. And just a quick sensory alert for everyone, there will be flashing lights in the background for the final battle with Dr. Proton. So, yeah. Destroy all of these blocks for extra points. Anything to boost that high score at the end of the game. And once we drop... Yeah, you can see the flashing lights there. Here we go. Pause up, baby! Finally, Earth is free from Dr. Proton and his tech-bot menace. Congratulations! Dr. Proton is finally defeated. Using Proton's time warp device, Duke returns to Earth's present and is presented the key to the city he saved. Yeah. Did you locate all the hidden rooms on each level? On your next Apogee Games order, please tell us your best Duke Nukem high score. Except not really, because they don't sell this game anymore. Long story, don't want to go into it. Moving swiftly on. Thank you for playing. And here we are again, Episode 1, Level 1 of Duke Nukem, the first one, where this video series started. What better way to end it than where it began? Of course, I could have ended it with that high-concept thing of Dr. Proton making Episode 3 glitch out, and taunting me, saying I didn't deserve to defeat him, he would make my life a living hell, yada yada yada. Glitching the game out, and then making it cut back to a completely different game instead of Duke Nukem the first one. Would that have looked cool? Would it have sounded cool? I don't know. Would it have looked and sounded like crap? I don't know. I might try to do a proof of concept for how that could have been pulled off, but again, I don't really have the resources to achieve the glitching effects, and I don't know. I mean, voicing Dr. Proton wouldn't have been the problem, because I've done that before. Voicing myself, obviously, would not be the problem, because I'm doing that right now. You can't really voice yourself. When you talk, you're voicing yourself. That's pretty much the definition of voicing yourself, is just talking in a day-to-day context. Anyway, before I go off on a completely stupid tangent that has nothing to do with the topic at hand, despite the fact that the ending didn't pan out, and the many blown takes, some of which could have been not blown if people in other rooms had been a little bit more considerate. Anyway, despite all of those issues, I have in fact had fun making this video series. And I hope that all of you have had fun watching this video series. I hope that you've had as much fun watching it as I have had making it. Because despite some moments where I sounded incredibly pissed off, I have indeed had fun making this video series. So yeah, there's that. Not really a whole lot else to say. I do intend to keep doing DN2417 Plays videos. Some games work better with Defend Reloaded than others. Vigilance on Talos 4 does not work with Defend Reloaded at all. I don't know why. It goes from the DOS prompt to something else, but in trying to go to that other thing, it just crashes the game. I don't know what that is. I don't know why that is. I have been asking around for help with correcting the issue. No advice yet on how to resolve that problem. Ah, crap. I have to go up there to get down there to blast that thing that's crawling on the wall, which I am going to do right now. But yeah, Vigilance on Talos 4 does not work correctly or at all with Defend. It works fine with normal DOSBox. Outside of Defend Reloaded, I don't know why it doesn't work with the front end. I don't know. If I did, I would have corrected the problem by now, but I don't, so I can't. Anyway. Zargon, Beyond Reality, that's another one that I want to try to do a video series on. I actually did a few takes of a possible Zargon video, but they all sucked for one reason or another, which is why there haven't been videos of that uploaded to my channel. The aforementioned Duke Nukem 2 ending compilation. I haven't been able to find all of the sound effects I need for that. I will try to get the appropriate sound effects. I will try to do that compilation. I don't know how well that's going to pan out. Hopefully it does pan out and isn't just some pipe dream that I don't get to finish. What else? I played Cuphead over the course of the month, and I actually beat Cuphead this past Friday, yesterday, when I'm recording this. So that was a pretty fun experience. Very interesting game. Very difficult, but very fun all the same. It was a very, very different experience from this game. Perilous Piers on Inkwell Island 3, that level pissed me off to no end, but I did eventually get past it. Third phase of Dr. Kahl's Robot, that pissed me off as well, but I did get past it. So, yeah. Cuphead on the PlayStation 4. If anyone out there who is watching this, if they want my opinion on Cuphead, great game. They could have rebalanced some of the run and gun levels a little bit better, but I would say 9.5 out of 10, if only because of some of those stupidly difficult levels like Perilous Piers and the third phase of Dr. Kahl's Robot. But other than that, 9.5 out of 10. And as for this video, that is going to be it. Thank you all so very much for liking, commenting, watching, and subscribing in no particular order, and for waiting as long as you have for this video to be uploaded. And as always, stay tuned for more. Hail to the king, baby!